Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to look at Hunted. So this is a Twitch points request by Rob. Thank you Rob for using your points on this. So this is a reality television series that began airing on Channel 4 in September of 2010. The series features contestants who are instructed to go on the run for a period of 25, originally 28 days, in mainland Great Britain, whilst avoiding a team of hunters composed of former and serving police, intelligence personnel, and on-foot teams. Interesting. So yeah, it's cops and robbers basically. Show has gone from since 2015, like I mentioned. There's also been a celebrity spin-off as well. The main series has had 7 series. The celebrity series has had 6. The most recent series of the celebrity version just finished airing in February, while Series 8 of this version is scheduled to start filming in either June or July of this year. It also had both an American and Australian spin-offs. The American spin-off premiered in 2017 and had 1 series and was not renewed. The Australian spin-off premiered in July of 22 and is currently 3 seasons deep, so still going in Australia. We are going to watch today Series 2, Episode 1.
Can you hear that noise?
That's a drone, my guy. The noise that sounds just like a drone. Yeah.
It's following us.
10 ordinary people from all over Britain are about to become fugitives.
Just stand up for me. Put your arms out.
Going on the run will be the biggest thing that I will have ever done.
I'd hope so.
Metal work. I always ask the question, can I still soldier?
They have to disappear in one of the most watched countries in the world.
I hate authority like bearing down on me. You've just got to make sure you leave no trace.
She's getting caught first. I'm calling it.
Advantage in this is my politeness.
Excuse me, sorry. Hello, sorry.
Tracking them down is an elite team of hunters.
Hack his phone, hack his hardware, search his house.
Armed
Hackers.
with the powers of the state.
I love you, I love you. You turn off the phone.
Here we go, cell site location.
We'll get after them!
But if they can evade capture for 28 days,
Missing the boys, missing home.
they will win a share of £100,000.
Damn.
To be able to give money to my mum and actually put a deposit down on a house.
I want to win, and I want to win in style as well. There's no way you're going to catch me.
Oh, not the dog.
Got him, eyes on, eyes on.
Where will they hide? Who will they trust?
There's no other lady that I know that would ever ask me to go on the run with her.
10 fugitives, 28 days, £100,000.
Someone's running.
What would you do?
Stay where you are!
I just go to France. They never suspect me there. They'll never see it coming. Milk Street. It's a crazy ass name for a street. Ring, ring, banana phone.
Chief.
In command of the hunters is former Scotland Yard detective Peter Bleksley.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round the big screen, please. We're now going to see some footage that was shot at Birmingham city centre at 12:45 p.m. today. Fugitives are on the run.
The fugitives have had a 30-minute head start.
2 males, they're ex-military.
Military. Definitely military, yeah. You can tell by the walk, the way they've got the bags on.
We think we've got 10 fugitives.
10.
Right, let's identify where that was Let's
He already
get
told you there's 10.
CCTV applications.
I guess she's
in.
double counting.
Let's find out who these people are.
After receiving the helicopter footage, the hunters are given the name, age and address of each fugitive, plus a photograph.
That one's Kirk Anthony Bowitt, and this one, Jeremy Scarrett. We thought this one was definitely ex-military by the way he walks. This one is ex-military, going on his social media profile already.
The bad thing is they've got security training, they've got counter-terrorism training, they've got military experience. Absolutely clued up on how to evade detection. The good thing is they're wearing backpacks, they've got camping equipment on them. Hopefully that helps us predict what they're going to do.
But could they be going
The
camping?
fugitives are allowed to arrange their initial escape.
Morning, buddy.
Filming their every move is a covert camera operator living alongside them.
Right, have we got any CCTV applications in yet?
We're waiting for CCTV.
Great, let's work out the route they've gone.
Head out the city, mate, towards the M6.
I think we'll be very efficient and dynamic. Because of our military background, we will push the boundaries regarding risk.
The hunters need to be ahead of us. As far as we're concerned, it ain't going to happen. We're going to beat them.
We'd like an early capture. I want ground teams to Birmingham to try and pick up the trail and get hot on their tails.
HQ has 6 teams of ground hunters, strategically placed around the UK. Their members have been handpicked from the best of
Like
Britain's
I said,
military,
they'll never look in
police
France.
and special forces.
Is that against the rules?
Call immediately. Let's go.
Fucking drums.
We've got some update intelligence for you.
We've seen what we believe is 10 individuals in total.
Bomb burst in all different directions. So you are the closest at the moment to Milk Street in Birmingham.
Get down there, find out what's what, and on transit we'll have more gen for you, okay?
Roger that, mate.
Okay, so I've just got through CCTV of
Oh, Lord, they're coming.
Thoban and Michaela Sales. They've run in from this junction with the warehouse's motor house on the corner, so we should get...
to be Coventry Street.
I'm taking a look at the fact that they were wheeling off suitcases. I'm really intrigued by that. That's not a very...
It's not very mobile.
It's not very mobile.
They got a van, it's fine.
I can't help wondering if there's not a decoy there.
Go right, go right. Go right, Hamish.
So I think we need to be very careful about that, making any assumptions based on what we're seeing right there.
You really think we're going on the run with a wheelie case? I'd say Michaela is probably the brains behind the organisation of the team. She nags incessantly, she's arrogant, self-opinionated, has the temper of a tasered Tyrannosaurus. And those are just the good things, you know.
Goddamn, bro.
Oh my god, tell me when you're turning!
Have we broadened out the CCTV from that junction they were at? Do we know direction of travel?
We're waiting for that.
Okay. Anna May and Elizabeth Garnett, what do we know? Anything?
Now, what's interesting here is notice they're both wearing running shoes, trainers. They look like they're getting ready for some outdoors.
Well, they are running.
Survival with down jackets, sleeping bags, and pack
Wearing
sacks.
leggings. They're going to freeze to death.
Yeah.
Go! Gonna get down. Go down.
I like to think of us like icebergs. Like you can see the tip, which is what the hunters are going to see, but then there's so much more underneath.
Right.
Is it traffic lights, Mum? Or I don't know.
I can't see. There's a crossroads sign ahead. Oh, God.
To win like a share of 100,000 would be amazing. It would mean being able to give some money to my mum. So I put a deposit down on a house, for example.
Is your mum driving you?
I appreciate her, and she does everything for me and kind of like repay her.
Thanks.
Yeah, she is. I called it.
100 grand. They've got every scrap of motivation you could possibly want. They'll be very, very determined. And it's up to us to spoil the party.
They've kind of stated the obvious so far.
Lorna Sean Jones.
For the next 28 days, the fugitives are required to stay on the move, attempt to throw the hunters off their scent, and seek help from family and friends.
Excellent. Let's get a registration on that vehicle, please.
And the road. Whoa.
I'm in traffic.
She's got a dog mask?
Isn't it? Like, just gridlock when you're trying to get away. What would Tom Cruise do in Mission Impossible? He'd find another route.
Since I've been in my 30s,
Yeah, they're
life
getting you
is
first.
suddenly about, oh, you don't have a mortgage, and oh, don't you have a boyfriend yet? And oh, like, you work in a job where you're just photocopying for a living. Like, how did it get to this? It's not exciting anymore.
These first few minutes are crucial in this investigation to move the pieces around the UK to get those fugitives blocked off. We don't know how they're going to travel, whether it's foot, vehicle, trains, whatever. It'd be pretty silly to stay in the Birmingham area because Birmingham is littered with CCTV.
Madhu and
I wonder why that is.
Tesco.
Over their time on the run, the fugitives have access to a bank account containing £250.
Let me try to take out 100.
But every cash withdrawal immediately alerts the hunters.
OK, guys, I've just got another ATM video through. Is that a phone? It's got a phone. It's got an iPhone 6.
We should get 2 from the cell dumps then.
So everybody, you see the value here of broadening out our CCTV searches, so I make no apology for shouting and ensuring we get these done.
Hello, Eden.
Hi, Eden.
On the run. This is a once-in-a-lifetime
Bruh.
opportunity to basically be Jack Bauer. I'm sorry that I've missed your birthday, but I will be back soon. So I really hope that I can show that, you know, I am smarter than the average.
I'll turn off the phone.
Happy birthday,
hell.
After an hour, most of the fugitives have fled Birmingham. But there's one who is yet to escape the city.
Who?
Nick Cummings, a 50-year-old from Taunton, is the only fugitive without a getaway driver.
Oh. Wow.
He's carrying a lot of stuff.
He's got to get to a vehicle of some description.
In his kit, Nicholas, he had a cycling helmet as well. So there's every chance that he's got a bike stash somewhere nearby.
Oh, he do be zooming. He's gonna deliver Uber and I never expect it.
Excuse me, sorry. Hello, sorry. Thank you.
I think Ashley's just seen CCTV of him getting on a bike. Yeah. Ashley, have you got confirmed about the bike with Nick Cummings?
It's a confirmed bike for Nick Cummings.
Excellent.
He's coming.
Camera in Birmingham is pointing at me right now. But I don't mind because I'm looking good.
I've been a house husband for 17 years, basically. My main job really is to look after Tom, who's 16 now. He's on the autistic spectrum. So what would be the best and the worst thing about Dad going? What do you think?
The best thing is that you're not here to be genuinely annoying.
Yeah.
The worst bit is that Josh will still be here.
Come on,
got him.
I'd never really had a career, whereas Joe is a hard-working GP.
There you go.
So I can't show value. You know, I'm just a guy who spends their money.
Come on in, Bill.
Winning 100,000 will mean I bring financial value to the family. So I do want to.
He reminds me of the
this.
guy from Jam.
In its own way.
I think you know what guy I'm talking about.
Hello, Steve. Will.
So we're about 10 minutes off the location of Milk Street, mate. We're just heading into Birmingham now.
OK, your target, Nicholas Cummings. He's on a push bike and he's entered a canal path. We're just trying to get that exact location for you.
You're so
You're going to be
Nick.
quicker than him
Why
with
did
the
you choose a
vehicle to
bike?
cover him off at the next stop.
Excuse me, guys, sorry. Can you tell me which canal this is? Is it the Worcester one or the Grand Union?
It's not so much David and Goliath, with me being versus the state, effectively. It's David's slack mate versus Goliath.
Right, we're going the wrong way, but no longer.
You're cooked.
He's going to be going slower than the guys.
He's carrying a lot of stuff.
This could be a quick win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Unless he's got some sort of backup plan, which I don't think he does.
We've arrived at Barker Bridge overlooking the canal, mate. We've got intelligence to suggest Nick Cummings isn't far from your location along that canal path. So just prepare yourselves to get hold of him as he comes through.
I don't know if you can see that, Ben, but that's Steve moving into position now.
Yeah, I can see that. Thanks, Will.
They can push him in the water.
Position, Will. Standing by.
Okay, Will, we've got CCTV footage of Nick Cummings wearing a boiler suit, brown work boots and a beanie.
Roger that.
OK, well, I'm going into my first disguise, which is basically day glow. So we're going to hide in plain sight. We're going to dress up as builder, engineer, sort of like
Oh, okay.
Stevie B, and we're going to change our appearance as much as possible, as simply as possible.
Okay, good. He's got a plan.
So hopefully they think they know what I look like, and now I don't.
But Nick's disguise doesn't work. He's spotted again on CCTV heading towards the hunters.
Wow, record failure.
Well, just received CCTV footage from Ops. That's the last shot of the fugitive, mate. It looks like he's changed his appearance. He's got a quite large high-vis jacket on.
Bro thinks he's gonna get away with it.
This could be bloody brilliant. It really could.
I've got a possible now coming towards you, Steve. You're receiving.
We're not even 15 minutes in.
High-vis jacket.
Oh my god. It's over for you, I fear.
5, 4. Cancel. That's a negative on Nick Cummings.
Oh,
Negative
okay.
on Nick Cummings.
Yeah, that guy's bald.
I've lost the canal again.
Oh.
Unwittingly, Nick's given the hunters the slip by coming off the canal path and getting lost in the city centre.
Bruh.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to bother you. Can you tell me how to get to the Worcester Canal from here at all?
Mission
There's
failed
no signs
successfully.
on him. We've missed him.
That is bloody gutting. Okay, I'll speak soon.
Roger.
It's not going to last 28 days on that bike.
You can't
No.
cycle far because that's so impractical in those big shoes.
Yeah.
He's going rural, probably.
We just don't know. I mean, I can't decide if he is really much more sophisticated than we're giving him credit for.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if he is as inept as he comes across.
I think he is.
This I like. Our lane. And this is the M5, and this is really cool. Because this means Wales, basically. So we'll get over this, crack the hardest bit. I've got away. Touch wood so far.
Brother. Yeah, I don't know about this guy, man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need Trent Street, Coventry Street, Flood Street in Birmingham. Treat as a priority, please.
So just make sure you four coordinate and that every single area around that building is covered.
We now have 10
they have
fugitives
CCTV in Wales.
split over what appears to be 6 groups.
Get the request in for bank details.
That's definitely a blue SUV.
That is an incredibly high workload for any group of investigators, detectives, intelligence gatherers, whatsoever. We're under the cosh.
Whiskey, India.
Chief Peter Blexley leads his team with the help of 2 deputies, Ben Owen and Louisa Clark.
We're nearly in the Romford address. We're very nearly in one of the London addresses, which is Io and Madus. So I trained as a sniper before I joined the British intelligence services, and I led
What?
operations to track down terrorists to stop them carrying out attacks in the UK and abroad.
We haven't got an awful lot on Michaela at the moment. Michaela and Hamish, you know,
Why are
they've
you
gone
in
into
here?
the bang.
If you got sniper
I
training.
served as an officer in British military intelligence for just over a decade.
Get bro in the
serving
field.
in both Northern Ireland and Afghanistan. And I also served in GCHQ for a couple of years.
He's got a Twitter profile, by the way. Ex-military, definitely.
Brilliant.
The hunters have 28 days to track the fugitives down.
It's fast and furious at this stage, but also we need to be really disciplined in terms of actually tracking what we're doing so we don't duplicate or tread each other's toes. It's all about being composed, working together collectively.
They must have a lot of info in the celebrity versions.
Doug Bowett, Jeremy Scarrett. Last seen on CCTV getting into a Volkswagen Passat.
We've requested who the vehicle's registered to, and that is a Olaf Jones.
Right, OK, well, as far as I'm concerned, Jones is a getaway driver and he'll be treated accordingly.
Uh-oh.
We're heading towards the M6 now. Which way do you want to go?
Right, don't actually go on the M6.
So we're going to stay on the A38 then?
Stay on the A38, yeah.
All right.
We're going back close to where I live. I know the area very well. I've got a load of assets in the area. And we can start taking the fight back to the enemy.
So it looks as though we've identified a social media profile for...
What do you mean? What do you do? You kill him?
He was an amputee. He had a hashtag amputee in his profile.
Obviously lost his left arm, part of his left arm.
Yeah.
I've actually got to the point where I'm biting my lip through anxiety.
I was injured working out in Iraq in 2013. My vehicle experienced an explosion. It was flipped into the desert
about 50 or 60 feet, and the vehicle
Wait.
rolled about 4 or 5 times.
Jesus.
I think at that time I said goodbye.
Yeah, understandable.
I broke my back, my leg had to be reconstructed, and I lost my arm at the forearm, so I'm a left below elbow amputee.
So we think Kirk Bowett's wife is Carol Bowett.
He's a very proud father. He's got 2 very young children, both under the age of 5 years old. That could be a consideration.
What you do, kidnap his kids?
5 minutes to bedtime.
It's changed me as a person, definitely. And it's changed my goals in life. I want to live for now. I want to have the kids. I want to bring them up.
Bedtime, Hearty.
And ever since then, it's been fight, you know. And here we are now, you know, we're back at it.
Just keep an eye out for cameras, Jez.
My name is Jez Scarrett. I joined the Royal Marines 1975, left 1990.
So what we've got here, we've got an audio clip.
They found his
Jez
Vimeo page.
Scarrett. I think it's just audio, yeah.
Lost my lower right leg below the knee in a motorbike accident just before the Falklands War.
Donna needs this. Yeah. Get this to Donna.
Donna, he's on Vimeo.
Right, we're going to punch you up. We're all rooting for you, know that, don't you? Cheers. Yeah. Don't screw this up. Cheers, matey.
My initial reaction is that there's something slightly angry about him.
Yeah, fed up with the desk job, running until 8 years ago, but then his back and his hips gave out. So he probably sees this as being a very significant event.
The fugitives are hiding out on a country estate. Helping them is Simon Demant, who served in the Special Forces.
We plan to evade capture via a group of veterans around the country. We've served together in the past. Soldiers stick together. We do look after each other's backs like we did in action.
Dinner's ready.
It's not a bad plan, honestly.
I find fugitives with a military background brilliant to engage with because they have had training in escape and evasion, something that I share. It means that they have a certain mindset. Not that they're predictable, but there is a commonality of planning that we can exploit.
Not that they're predictable, but they're predictable.
The chief brings in Jez and Kirk's getaway driver, Olaf Jones. Olaf believes he's been brought in for questioning, but the chief has other ideas.
What do you do, whoop his ass?
I just sent Donna in there to basically bide time,
I'm the psychologist working at HQ.
because the cyber guys need time to do their thing on his phone.
Richard has installed a backdoor on the phone, so he's actually live monitoring anything that now happens on that phone in terms of
They went hacker mans on him.
calls, text messages.
And Phil needs time to plant the listening device, search the car and put the tracker on. Will he discover the tracker when he gets home? He might do. But you know, I've had that before when I was at Scotland Yard once. A villain sent a tracker back to us in the post saying, I think you've lost this.
Yeah.
So, better crooks than him have caught us out in the past.
That's funny.
Where did you drop them off?
I can't give you that location.
Are you going to provide them with any more help whilst they're on the run? Walkie-talkies? Phones?
Ain't gonna tell you.
Got about a month's worth of rations in there. Binos, camera, radios, fucking yellow radios, look. Olaf's done well.
How wide is their network?
Now there's a good question.
In my wildest dreams, he's going to pick up his phone and he's going to ring somebody of some significance. He's not going to pick that phone up and call the fugitives with it. But he may call someone who may call someone who may call the fugitives, and we may just possibly be on the back of that somehow. Which
Or he made his order
inch us
pizza.
ever closer to Jez and Kirk. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as the end of day one approaches, let's just remind ourselves. At 12:45 p.m, the fugitives went on the run in Birmingham. We knew nothing about them. Let's see where we are a few hours later. Let's start with Lorna Jones.
Great first day, great. I'm gonna have a protein ball.
Yeah, where
I'm
are
gonna
you,
get
bro?
Pissed. I don't see how they're gonna get me. How are they gonna get me? They've no idea where I am.
The Io Adesina and Madhu Alikor.
Famous last words.
We're assuming at the moment that they may have jumped onto a train.
There's only one thing wrong with that, Gabriel. Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
So I'm not 100% sure if this is exactly how you're supposed to do it, but... Bio, let me just give you a tip about the pegs. Yeah. We've been friends since we were 12, 13 years old. So our relationship, I would say, is love-hate, hate-love. It's more love than hate. But have them at an angle. Have them at an angle. Listen to me. I know, but I'm just helping. Listen to me. What I said to you was... I'm just helping. Angle. When you're on a plane and the oxygen mask drops down, yes. What did they tell you? Put your own oxygen mask on first, then help the person next to you. Okay.
Hamish Thoburn and Michaela Sales. We're monitoring their current bank accounts.
Yes.
That's excellent. Thank you very much.
No problem. Are you driving along?
Thank you so much. All you guys.
Oh, they're with the
At
homies.
university, Hamish and I, we had a fling.
Thank you.
He's a Michael Douglas spectrum, red-blooded male.
Is there any chance of me rekindling a relationship with Michaela while we're on the run? It's not impossible. I mean, I know she fancies me.
I'm certainly cuddling him.
To abstinence and liberty for all.
Anna,
Y'all have a weird
Theresa
relationship.
May and Elizabeth Francis Garnick.
They're adventurous, they're used to the outdoors. It really wouldn't surprise me.
I thought
if
they were married
managed
at
to be
first.
quite successful.
I hope you're wrong. Less of that talk, thank you very much, young man.
We'll get him, we'll get him.
That's more like it.
Day one. We'll say,
Oh yes, fuck the system. That's us. That's us.
That's very appropriate.
That's very appropriate. It's like we planned it.
Okay, great. Thank you, everybody. Crack on.
Deputy Ben Owen starts to profile the girls.
Racially.
So Anna and Elizabeth, two Yorkshire girls. Elizabeth is the youngest of four. Everyone calls her Lizzie. 20 years old now, still lives at home. Her parents are Tony and Janine. Anna, born 1991. She's one of three. Studied criminology at university, might come in handy. Loves animals. They're both very into hiking in the outdoors. Anna's done the 3 Peaks Challenge barefoot, which is quite impressive. Anna and Elizabeth, they're fit individuals. They do lots of physical activities. I think it gives us a strong indication that it may be rural. These girls aren't scared of going rural.
Where are we?
I don't know, but that's maybe a good thing.
Yeah. I think we're being followed.
Do you think we are?
I don't know, I'm just worried.
Bro's panicking.
Childhood friends Anna and Elizabeth are in Warwickshire. They're keeping their movements as random as possible to stay off the hunter's radar.
This is sort of a bit eerie. I feel like it's on the hills of Ives. There's like no one around.
I reckon we cross over there and see where.
Yeah, because there's like houses there and the horse field there.
Yeah. It's quite stiff. I think we're going to have to
climb.
Yeah. Will my bag fit through there?
Is this private property? No, you're not getting further.
It's not going to fit.
It's not happening.
Isn't it? Oh, is it fitting through? Can you help me?
Anna is very, very kind, a very loyal friend.
Oh.
Will do anything, try anything.
Kate bag.
Lizzie's is like such a free spirit, so funny. Got a few screws missing.
Damn.
But she gives off this persona, but Lizzie is actually really intelligent and she's capable of everything. Very down to earth, very friendly.
Oh, that's lovely.
HQ dispatched ground hunters Paul and Michelle to Elizabeth's home to interview her parents.
No.
If asked, family and friends have to meet the hunters and surrender their phones, computers and tablets. But whether they tell the truth is entirely up to them.
When did you last see your daughter?
What if they tell the truth about having, or lie about having tablets?
A Saturday.
I just dread to think how they're going to cope, though, with the big rucksacks on the back. It's all that equipment and everything.
Yeah.
Carrying it all around and then thinking, well, where am I going to stay? It's like where they're going to pitch the tent on an eye, that's not going to look just conspicuous in the middle of a field somewhere.
That's a good clue, Jan.
What?
These people are trying to catch Liz, then you're disclosing everything.
Am I?
Yeah?
Your role is to try and assist Elizabeth, not give a full inventory of what she's up to.
All right, then. Well, I don't don't know what she's up to. That's the point. I keep forgetting who I'm talking to.
Email addresses and phone numbers. Obviously, you want to check your phone as well.
Maybe she's doing 500 IQ plays.
Yeah. Am I to just check those bits of paper as well?
It's just a list.
Can I check the lists? Am I right to check the lists?
Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop whispering.
Paul and Michelle went into Elizabeth Garnett's property, spoke to Mum and Dad. There was a number of bits of paper.
Mum and Dad
Prominent
sold
bit
him out.
That was truck stops, it mentions. So I think they're going to hitchhike after getting a lift and then do some camping. Should we look at truck stops?
You should not have left that
anything,
shit with your
CCTV, have any hitchhiking areas, see what that next step's going to be?
Are we asking the lorries? Yeah, I think so. Right, would you be able to get a lift get a lift with you? A lift? We could get a lift with you. No, no worries, thank you. What about this car here? We need to hurry up because it's CCTV. Where? Oh, God.
I think we've got a couple of tough cookies, but I think where their downfall may lay is mentally.
Shit, I don't know what to do. We just watched.
Bro, calm dumb.
Oh, God, bollocks.
Luckily, they're dumb as shit. What the hell, man?
Morning, ladies.
Busy morning?
Yeah, we'll be flat out again today, yeah.
Good, I'm looking forward to it, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing that for? Shaking the pain out, mate. Would you get phantom pain, Sanjay?
I get a dull ache. I very rarely get what I would call a proper electrical shock. I get maybe, twice a year.
Yeah.
Get a big bang.
Damn.
So ANPR hit on Kirk and Jeremy, the VW Passat.
It is going towards Cambridge.
Can they go to
It's
Belfast?
crossing the A1 around here.
In HQ, there's new evidence suggesting that Jez and Kirk were dropped in the Cambridge area by their getaway driver, Olaf.
The ANPR hit took them into an area where there's a number of military bases. Now, they can't access those, but they could reach into using networks.
They're not serving military, are they?
No, they're not, but they could draw in associates and connections there.
They're using the Internet Explorer, I saw that. What do y'all do?
Are you ready? We're ready.
I think they might be pretty attached to the idea of being heroes, thinking themselves as being a bit indestructible. Let them get cocky, let them...
You're never gonna
make
catch them like
mistakes.
that.
Don't fall into their overconfident mindset.
Or have Series
We
1
need to be
information.
rational, dispassionate and detached, and then eliminate them from the proceedings and then move on to the next set.
Hold on tight, Jez.
This is definitely a 100% way of not being caught. No ANPR, no CCTV, diddly squat, cameras anywhere.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Random eagle sound effect.
As HQ's latest lead on the ex-serviceman puts them close to Kirk's home, they decide to send the ground hunters to pay a visit to his wife.
That's not a wife.
Hiya. Hi.
This is the wife.
Yes. Hi, I'm Nick. This is Danny. Hello. Can I hear about Kirk? Yes. It's alright to come in? Yeah, of course. Thank you. Hello, what's your name? Tilly. How old are you, Tilly?
No way.
Yeah.
You look like you're about 8.
You're big for 4.
Tomorrow, birthday's gonna be 1.
Really? Oh.
Is he having a party? Or you're gonna eat all his cake?
Why is his cake like that?
You're gonna share his cake? Yeah. Oh, nice.
So when did Kirk
Bro's like,
leave
no, they're
then?
not. My cake.
Saturday. Do you know where he went? I don't know.
And what's he kind of said to you, like, about contact? Is he like, so as far as he's concerned, he's not going to speak to you?
No.
Not even for the baby's birthday?
No, he missed her birth and first birthday and numerous other birthdays, so...
Things like that don't really bother him.
It doesn't bother him, it bothers me.
And what colour was his backpack?
Oh my God, camouflage. Yeah, I think it was camouflage.
It's black.
Was it black?
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, well done, Tilly.
Pain! Sold out by your own kid.
Is this his tablet?
That's his iPad.
Uh-oh.
Does he have any other devices?
There's his laptop.
We're going to take that.
Kirk's mobile, laptop and iPad are taken for the cyber team to analyse.
You think the mum was telling the truth? Kids are more likely to be honest than
Yeah,
their
the kid was telling
parents.
the truth. I forget what color his backpack was.
Kirk Bowett's son, Bertie, is a year old tomorrow.
Yep.
That may be something we seek to exploit in some way, shape or form. Do we go particularly unpleasant and bring his mother in for an interview tomorrow?
Yeah, it has been said that he's very family orientated, he's very focused on his children, so if we can get the technical angle, get all the emails, Skypes, everything covered, if he does make contact, we're not going to miss it.
Do you think Kurt will be happy phoning, or do you think he'll try and stop by?
His families need to prep
There
better,
is
bro.
no way round it. That day matters. Obviously, there's going to be some contact.
But surely the incentive for him not to contact is the fact that he could win £100,000.
But you're never again going to get your son's first birthday.
But yeah, but there'll be many more birthdays and the son won't remember.
I'd agree with you if it were his third, his fourth.
Yeah.
It's his first birthday.
It's his first birthday.
Not for the child, for the parent.
OK, very interesting. Right, we might need to formulate a bit of a strategy around that. Ladies and gentlemen, can we gather round? OK, we're going to find out where we're at with Anna and Elizabeth.
She just wanted to show up her
HQ's attention
her
now
cup
turns
cover.
to the youngest fugitives. They've worked out the pair are staying on the run by hitchhiking from truck stops.
When you stop off at service stations, start handing out some posters of Anna and Elizabeth, and the reason for that is, you know, we know this is their MO. We know they're going to service stations to pick up rides. So let's get their mugshot all over it.
Yeah, no problem.
You never know, it might be complete gold dust at some point.
Hi there. Can you give us a shout if you see these two?
Two girls, aged between 20 and 25.
Hi there. Can I give you this to look at, please?
One of them has got blonde hair. The other one has got mousy brown hair.
Excuse me. Sorry, are you going anywhere we could get a lift to?
Where are you going to?
Anywhere you're going. Just so we can just get away quickly. We're desperate.
All right.
Thank
you.
you.
Sure,
Where are you
so
going?
much.
Cornwall.
Oh, perfect.
Excellent.
Oh, that's where we
That'd
just
be
want to
great.
go. Thank you. Thank you so
Hold.
much.
A Jaguar. Oh, I feel better now. I'm in a car.
We know they're young, we know they're marathon runners and fit, young and healthy, but even so, leaping from vehicle to vehicle and location to location, I'm sure will be tiring. And I'm sure at some point they're going to make a mistake upon which we need to exploit. In
Yeah,
fact,
28
you
is
could
a long
argue that
time.
they're already pursuing a very risky line of behaviour in any event.
How many times you picked up a car in the service centre? Service park, like you just picked up me over there.
Loads of times.
Right, okay, so you've got a pattern straight up, haven't you?
Yeah.
So next time you go and look for a lift, you're not going to be doing it at a service station.
Yeah. Because it is leaving a trail. I think we need to stop hitchhiking. Yeah, just round country lanes, I reckon.
The random driver is totally not a plant. Makes a good point.
Not services anymore, because they're going to recognise it, aren't they?
If I could speak to the fugitives tonight, if I could whisper in their little shell-like, you know what I'd say to them? Stop putting yourself through all this, because the longer you're at liberty, the greater you think your chances of achieving that prize will become. Actually, it's completely the reverse. The longer they stay at liberty, the greater our chances of catching them.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Who cares? It's $100,000.
You need a new Jag
right.
at Fleet Services with an MI5 agent.
I don't say that.
We don't.
We don't.
Are you an MI5 agent?
That's not likely to say yes, am I?
So you're not an MI5 agent?
No.
Oh, thank God.
That's a good point. He could have been an agent, yeah. He's definitely a plant, though.
It's fugitive Kirk Bowett's son's birthday.
So today,
What happened to Bike
I would
Man?
like to keep an eye,
Mr.
essentially,
Cummings.
on Carol Bowitt.
We're on our way now to her house to go and put a tracking device on her vehicle.
Get that tracker on, get behind her and see what she does today. Good luck.
Cheers, boss.
Get behind her. Pause.
Chris, have kit. This is all from Carol Bowitt.
The cyber team are also focusing on Kirk.
Like Christmas is coming as well.
Yep.
It's Kirk's laptop.
It's been hibernated.
Still live.
Right, let's hack into these and see what we can find.
Hacker mans.
I can't believe it's my son's first birthday.
Yeah, I know. It's risky, though.
Got to do it, though. Got to see me like a lad.
I reckon it's a 50-50 chance of getting caught, to be honest.
Yeah. It's his first birthday, though.
Before heading out of the area, Kirk has pre-planned a secret rendezvous with his wife and son.
We're here. The stately home is there, which is about 700 metres away. We're going to move up a track into the folly. That is your overwatch position.
Tactical birthday is crazy.
That is my stalk position. I'm then going to ghillie suit up in the dead ground. That is the ERV, the meat.
Can't see him. He's well canned out. It's really good. Can't see him at all.
Is this how you're going to meet your kid for his birthday?
We will be at her house in about 10 minutes.
Okay, let me know when that's deployed.
If she's not being followed, I should be able to see Carol at 12 o'clock in amongst the trees at the play park.
The tracking device we're going to put on Carol's car today, I think distraction is going to be the best method. How about one of us knocks on the door while the other one lays under the car and sticks on the tracking device?
So let's get it on.
There it is.
The car's gone.
Facts.
She's gone already.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Hello, girls.
Hi, just to let you know, we've just arrived at the address and the vehicle has gone.
I haven't got a crystal ball. I'm an investigator, not a mind reader.
That's the worst news he's ever got in his entire fucking life.
And Carol.
Having missed the opportunity to put a tracker on Carol's car, HQ are now resting their hopes on the cyber team hacking into Kirk's laptop.
The hackers.
Carol, Amy, one.
Damn,
Oh, Amy, one.
Carol, are you serious? What?
Jez, I have eyes on Carol.
That had to have been a meme.
Go careful, mate.
Carol, Amy, do.
201, BEAU1.
What?
No.
What kind of hackers are these, bro?
There should be some sort of password hint on here.
I'm going to make a bound.
They're not hacking.
To make the
They're
meeting.
just
okay?
guessing.
Roger, I can see you now.
Guys, it says home space town space 1. Where is he from?
So Altrincham 1.
Altrincham 1. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
You are in, my friends.
Yeah, good job, bro. You're totally a professional hacker. You used the password hint. You fucking dork.
You been followed?
I'm confident I've not been followed. What I'm not confident about is what they might find on your devices.
Right.
They took them all yesterday.
Okay.
We've got Vodafone, iCloud, LinkedIn, Next account, Dropbox, Facebook.
Not Dropbox.
Banking password.
That's what this might be going on
Gmail
too.
He's fucked. He's got everything.
Happy birthday, you. Happy birthday.
I knew he wasn't gonna like it.
So we now own Kirk Bowett's online life. Perfect.
He's completely
Kid didn't want to see you in tactical gear. Bro's like, get away from me.
In celebration of the
That's
arrival
the worst
of her
birthday
third
ever.
son with husband Wayne, Colleen Rooney has had a cast of her baby bump made, engraved with his name, birth weight, and date.
Oh, well, then.
Can't
They
decide
dye
whether
her
I like
hair?
this or not.
Bit late now, isn't it, mate?
That's wild.
This time last week, we were in a hot car, not knowing whether we would.
Not a
get
bad
caught or
idea,
not.
actually.
And
It's
now
actually pretty
it
smart.
feels like we've made a massive break from our pursuers.
You say you can't polish a turd, but
They might get to a point where they think, why waste their time on us when they can go and catch the easy pickings and leave us to
Dye your beard too. Or shave it off.
Are you free for a sec?
Yes, bud.
So, this is Kirk's iPad.
Unknown to Kirk, the cyber team
saw
have hacked
fuck me
into
on
his
there.
laptop and iPad, giving them access to his online accounts.
It's got a lot of stuff about their plans.
Show me the bits about, right.
Olaf is good to go for initial pickup and safe house, spot on.
Yep, Olaf Jones, getaway driver, yep.
Funny enough, this conversation that does not exist on his iPhone. So he's deleted it off his iPhone, thinking it's going to delete it off here.
Ben, you might want to come and see this.
That's a note to himself.
Yeah.
The cyber team have also hacked into one of Jez's email accounts.
So we're in Jez Scarrett's Sky email account, and we managed to
Out of Sky
get
email
into
account.
that by resetting his password. In his email, there's an email to himself.
Oh, I'd be
He
pissed they
emailed
reset my
his Gmail
password.
to his Sky. It has a long list of contact details for various places, and we've got just a list of phone numbers.
This ain't good.
Okay, Kirk Ballett and Jeremy Scarrett. The cyber guys got into the lengthy conversation dating back prior to when they became fugitives, where they are talking and plotting and planning their time on the run. Particularly, they refer to a guy called Dave Leo, and we've discovered Dave Leo lives in Blackpool.
Shit.
So Blackpool is the focus. Any contacts that these two have in Blackpool, we need to research and thoroughly exploit.
I've got a mate down in Blackpool, Dave Leo, that has access to a motorhome.
Yeah.
And he'll probably have some contacts.
Yeah, you sure
Kirk
do.
and Jez are with the wife of a veteran friend, Karen Cameron.
When Hacker Man's on you.
Blackpool's full of CCTV. No doubt there's lots of ANPR cameras, but at the end of the day, we're arriving in a third-party vehicle, as we've always done. So we should arrive basically completely unannounced.
Okay, guys, I would like you to make your way covertly to Blackpool. We've got stuff coming in as I'm talking to you that we're just plotting.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
All of Dave Leo's vehicles are on monitoring, all of his phones are on monitoring.
His motorhome.
How many vehicles he have?
Everything's on monitoring.
Truth is, we're all over Dave Leo.
Borrow your phone, that would be great, and I'll give my mate a call.
Hope Dave Leo's
is that
caught up.
you? Jess Garrett.
Hi, Jess, are you alright?
I'm very well, very well. Are you at work or are you at home?
I'm at work today. I was supposed to be off, but I'm coming to take somebody home.
Okay, that's not a problem. We'll try and find where you live, and we will hang around there till you finish doing your work. Is that okay?
That's fine, okay.
Brilliant. Thanks very much indeed, and I'll see you later.
You're cooked.
The telephone that made that incoming call to Dave Leo is shown on Facebook as belonging to Karen with a K, Cameron.
Not with a K.
The next step is we need to bottom out exactly where her current location is, get cell site analysis.
Dyeing
on
your
that
hair to get
number
caught on day 5 is
so that
crazy
we can
work.
track her and see if she is a driver, and then if she is a driver, where is she taking them to next?
Karen's phone is about to give away Jez and Kirk's every move.
There's always that worry that the hunters are going to be over our shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of them. I've faced people who want to kill me, and then they don't want to kill me. So we're just going to have to outwit them and keep our distance by staying off grid.
Take me back to that time
So
I
we've
watched
got
Blackpool the
cell
show.
site information, which is
With
Karen
David Tennant.
Cameron's phone.
That's a couple years ago.
Identified near Blackpool Pleasure Gardens. So we need to get Michelle
Pleasure
Paul
Gardens.
over there as a matter of
What happens to there?
ETA in Blackpool,
We're arriving there at 12:15.
12:15, right, okay. The phone of Karen Cameron, we are getting cell site monitoring of it, and it's in Blackpool.
Okay.
She may potentially be ferrying the fugitives around.
I think that's a family bar.
The fugitives need to kill time before meeting Dave Leo, so decide to have lunch with Karen and her friend.
the more moves that we're doing, and the more bounds that we're making and different modes of transport, the more confident we are getting.
I don't know, man.
But the hunters continue to track Karen's phone.
Following the Southside locations for Karen Cameron, and we've noticed that she stayed in one place for quite a long time, which looks to be next to a car park. And so we're just going to request CCTV to try and see if we can spot our fugitives.
Oh man, the twink's gonna get you.
And we're clearly together, us four.
So, Chief, I think we've got confirmed sighting of Jez Scarrett in the shopping arcade, Hounslow Shopping Centre. This one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot here.
They've got a very distinctive
walk. Yeah.
So we need to move Paul and Michelle down to that pedestrianised precinct.
You don't even acknowledge your sweet new hair?
Street.
We're coming into Church Street now.
What the hell, man?
Just confirming they're in a group of four, one of whom has a distinctive red waist-length coat on.
It's a bit empty in here, isn't it?
It's opened at 12.
Oh, right. So will there be other people coming in here, will there? Right.
It's over for you. Dyeing your hair just to lose on day 5.
Have you got an update for me?
Not as yet.
Whoa, that's a crazy ass shot.
This phone has been static for some time, which may indicate that they are static. Perhaps they're eating.
Yeah.
Camera guy needs to chill.
Pubs, eateries, it's lunchtime.
No, wait, we've got triangulation that might be creating a more accurate location. It's at Cookson Street.
Mr. Basra. Mr. Basra
It's going to head for Mr. Basra's dinery, Mr. Basra's.
Exact location.
Okay, it's on the corner of Deansgate. It's opposite the council.
Right, and stand by, you're hearing me. Mr. Basrai's Curry House, which is on Deansgate at the junction with Cookson Street.
Deansgate, Cookson Street. You can
Yeah.
Basrai's Curry House.
They may not be in that restaurant, but just that is the only alternative place they can eat.
Right, okay, we're going to head that way now, but
They are,
we're
aren't
the
they?
wrong end of Deansgate, aren't we? Right, just hold on.
This camera guy's perfect. He's getting crazy ass shots.
About 300 metres away.
Do really want these guys. We will get them. Absolutely. We will.
Round
Meanwhile.
2. We're now going for India. Well, then I might end up in Asia next.
It's over for you, I
Lovely,
think.
isn't it? Great place. Bit of ice cream for pudding?
We've got it. Go that side. I'll go this side.
Book a table for tonight. Go in, make a booking, and then come out.
So still fair. Thank you. Thanks a lot. There's some hunters over there. They're hunters.
How do you know?
Yeah. They're in here now. They look like they're from the city. They're not from this area. And they look like they're looking for somebody.
Oh, they
so...
Don't look around, just keep looking forward.
We've been hunted.
Uh-oh. The camera guy.
Just no, come on. Just stay calm. Stay calm.
Boss, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
I think we've got eyes on.
Okay. Keep them under surveillance and then follow them out.
I feel sick now. What should we do, Jez?
Well,
Can
Book
you
it.
call the manager over? Hi there. Are there people out the front asking inquiries? Yeah. Do you have an alternative exit out of the building? A back entrance? Yeah.
You go. I'm staying here. You two go.
What? We need to stay here. Why? Is that a good idea?
they have just had somebody has just gone out the back. They've just gone out the back.
Right, get after
Follow
them.
them.
Oh, so you don't get
The other
buffed?
one's getting up and moving. The other one is getting up and moving. Have you just let somebody through there? Has somebody just let... Well, where's this? Where does this go? Where does this go? In the staff room. But where's the person with yellow hair just gone through there?
Is that your concern?
Yes, it is my concern. Where have they gone? Where have they gone?
I don't know.
Boss, they're letting them out. They're helping them. Well, get after them.
That's the homies right there. At the curry house.
There's no way out there, is there? Bugger.
Uh-oh. Bruh, I got cliffhangered.
We've got a vehicle leaving the service yard.
I'm really sorry for getting you two in a predicament.
Bruh. What the hell? That is the crazy ass show. Damn it. Got cliffhangered at the end. Well, that was interesting. Like I said, it's just like cops and robbers, really. But it's fun, honestly. I don't know if they're yeah, I mean, my biggest trust obviously would be in the military guys. But that's probably what they want me to think, you know. But I mean, logically, you'd think the military guys would win. Whether we'll see more of this, I don't know. I'm down to, but let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more, see what happens next, then let me know, and I'm down. That, though, is going to do it for me today, my reaction to Hunted. Thank you, Rob, for using your points on this. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description. The full names on my patrons. If you didn't know, you can be Patreon me for as little as $1, £1, you extra reviews, as well as a reading comments with dearly, sometimes more. Of all being said, though, excuse me. My name's Tafferstein by my reaction to Hunted, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.